On May 5th, 2011, this is Pulling You number 64. Greeting Bridge friends, it's Michael here at Bridge Hands, and welcome to Day 4, Part 1, more on transfer bids. We've spoken about Jacoby transfers. We've talked about transfers to the minors, and today we'll be speaking about the big Texas transfer system as they relate to bidding game and slams. Let's begin. To date, we've learned that in Jacoby transfer bids, when partner opens one no trump with a balance 15 to 17 high card point hand, as responder, when we have 0 to 7 points and a 5 card or longer major suit, we transfer and then pass. With 8 to 9 distribution points, we transfer and then we invite 2 no trump with a 5 card major, or if we have a 6 card major, we rebid our major suit. With 10 to 14 distribution points, we transfer. With a 5 card suit, we rebid 3 no trump, or with a 6 card or longer major suit, we rebid that major. And with a 6 card or longer minor suit, we will either transfer and sign off, or we'll do an invite by bidding that minor suit at the 3 level, or with game values, we'll oftentimes bid 3 no trump straight away. Okay, so far so good. And now let's consider those hands where we are blessed with 15 or more distributional points as responder. So let's say it begins 1 no trump by opener. We have a 5 card or longer suit in the majors and 15 or more distributional points. What next? Well, sure, we'd want to have partnership agreements. One of the styles is our Jacoby transfer system. So partner opens 1 no trump, 2 no trump. Let's say it's 1 no trump here. We bid 2 diamonds, 2 hearts, transfers opener to 2 hearts to 2 spades. We then begin with our Blackwood sequence. You see one of the issues here? Well, we don't know, and partner doesn't know whether we have 5 card or longer suit. So we're not sure if we have a 7 or 8 card major suit fit. What's another style? Well, one is that after partner opens 1 no trump, we as responder bid 3 hearts or 3 spades, a natural bid in slamish. It starts a Q bidding sequence, and eventually it might be a 4 no trump Blackwood bid. And a third style? Yes, the one we're going to speak about today. Opener bids 1 no trump. We as responder jump to 4 diamonds and 4 hearts, transferring to 4 hearts or to 4 spades. It could be a sign-off bid to play, or it could be a Blackwood bidding sequence showing that is 6 cards in that suit. Let's explore that more. So let's take a moment to compare and contrast the various treatments for our transfers. On the Jacoby transfer, we typically have 1 no trump by opener, responder bidding 2 diamonds or 2 hearts, transferring opener to 2 hearts or 2 spades. At this point, we don't know how many points the responder has. It could be 0, it could be having a lot of points, and we know that there's at least 5 cards in the major suit. Transferring to the minors, 1 no trump by opener, 2 spades by responder, forcing opener to bid 3 clubs with 6 cards or longer in the club suit by the responder. Similarly, it could be 1 no trump by opener, 3 clubs straight away by responder, 6 cards or more in the major suit, and invitational values. So in our Texas system, it's 1 no trump by opener, 4 diamonds or 4 hearts by responder, requiring opener to bid 4 hearts over the 4 diamonds and 4 spades over the 4 hearts, respectively. In this situation, it's clear that responder has 6 cards or more in the major suit and at least game values, perhaps interest in slam. One of the primary benefits of Texas transfers is to deal with competition. Yes, when we as responder have 6 cards or more in a major suit and game-going values, that means the opponents could also have a long suit somewhere themselves. And if they're not vulnerable versus our vulnerable game, they may want to compete. So jumping at a 4-level bid helps to prevent the competition from finding a fit or interfering. Some secondary benefits for the Jacoby and Texas transfer system are accrued for advanced duplicate players. If this isn't you, don't worry about it. We'll try to dwell on it too much here. But using the Jacoby transfer of 2 diamonds and 2 hearts and then rebidding 4 hearts, 4 spades, or 4 no trump allows for a quantitative slam try. These are for advanced players. And similarly, using Texas then, they can bid 4 no trump as a rebid as a Blackwood ace-ask, whereas Jacoby, it is not an ace-ask. More on this later. When partner opens 1 no trump with a balanced 15 to 17 point hand, we as responder will bid 4 diamonds or 4 hearts Texas transfer with 6 or more in the major suit, our partner will rebid 4 hearts or 4 spades, accepting the transfer, and with 10 to 14 points, we will pass. If we have 15 points or more, we will then make a Blackwood ace-asking bid. As opposed to the Jacoby transfer system, well, we start with 1 no-trump, 15 to 17 points. We bid 2 diamonds or 2 hearts, transferring with 5 cards in the heart or spade suit. Our partner bids 2 hearts or 2 spades, and then we rebid 3 no-trump with our 10 to 14 point hand. Our partner will either pass with 2 in our major or bid 4 of our major suit to sign off and complete the auction. Incidentally, along with our discussion of 1 no-trump opening bid, we should speak about 1 no-trump over calls, which is typically with 15 to 17 points, perhaps about 18, and stoppers in the right-hand opponent's suit. So the bidding begins 1 club by right-hand opponent, perhaps 1 no-trump overcall, pass, and then the responder bids 2 diamonds, 2 hearts, or 2 spades. What do those bids mean? Well, there are 2 treatments. One is the system on, the other is a system off treatment. If you're playing system on, that means Jacoby transfers are on by the responder of the no-trump overcaller. So the bidding would go 1 club, 1 no-trump, pass, and 2 diamonds would still be a transfer to 2 hearts. 2 hearts would still be a transfer to 2 spades, and I suppose if a person bid 2 spades, it would still be a transfer to 3 clubs. The system's off players, when they bid these suits, they're natural. So 2 hearts is to play. 2 spades is to play. There are advantages and disadvantages of both ways. But before we get into that, let's speak about Texas. If you're playing systems on, then certainly Texas would be 1 club, 1 no-trump, pass, 4 diamonds. Certainly that would be a transfer to 4 hearts, and 4 hearts a transfer to 4 spades. These are the system on treatments for Jacoby and for Texas. Now, many players prefer systems on. Now, one of the benefits of playing systems on is that the stronger hand will play the auction, and it will not be exposed. However, if you're playing standard American yellow card, the actual yellow card, according to that prescription, systems are off. This surprises a lot of players, but SAYC, systems are off. If you're playing just plain old standard American, you probably play systems on. But this is another one of those areas where you want to have partnership agreements, whether you play systems on, transfers, Jacoby and Texas, or you play systems off, plain old bid your suit as you have them. Moving up to the 2 no-trump opening bids with 20 to 21 points and a balanced hand, the bidding begins 2 no-trump, then 3 diamonds or 3 hearts, a Jacoby transfer with 5 hearts or 5 spades. Opener rebids 3 hearts or 3 spades respectively, and then with 0 to 3 points, responder will pass. With 4 points, responder will either pass or bid game, depending upon whether those 4 points are good or bad, working honors or not. And does Texas fit in? Oh yes, so 2 no-trump, and then 4 diamonds or 4 hearts is a Texas transfer with 6 cards or more in that respective major suit, transferring to 4 hearts or 4 spades. After opener rebids 4 hearts or 4 spades with 5 to 11 points, the responder will pass, and with 12 points or more, will make an ace-ask looking for slam. Now, in the next part of our lesson, we're going to be speaking about 2-suited slam tries. So we should speak about this one specialized auction that's a 2-suited game try. It seldom comes up. If you don't remember it and don't want to play it with your partner, that's fine, but just so you don't confuse it as though it's a slam try if it does come up at the table. This is where you have 5 hearts, 4 spades, and invitational values. The auction goes 1 no-trump, 2 diamonds, a Jacoby transfer to hearts, and after the hearts is bid, you then bid 2 spades. Well, this is an odd auction. You transferred to hearts, and now you've bid spades. This is not a slam auction. This says that you have 4 spades, 5 hearts. So at this point, the 1 no-trump opener can pass, can rebid 2 no-trump where they have a lot in the minors and do not have any help in the majors. They can rebid 3 hearts as a sign-off bid, or they can bid game 4 hearts or 4 spades. Oh, by the way, there is a cousin to this bid. It's called the crawling stamen, where there's 5 hearts, 4 spades, and it's to play. Rather than to use Jacoby transfer for this weak hand, it begins 1 no-trump and then a stamen response, at least stamen so far. If opener rebids a major, fine, we pass. If they don't, if they bid 2 diamonds, then responder bids 2 hearts. This shows 4 spades, 5 hearts, and a weak hand. Is called the crawling stamen bid. The opener then will either pass or correct to 2 spades. You may or may not want to use these bids. They don't come up that often, but if you do, remember the invitational is where you transfer to hearts and then bid spades. And if you have the really weak hand, you bid stamen. If partner bids a major, fine, you pass. If not, you then bid 2 hearts to show your weak hand. Okay, going back to our discussion about Jacoby and Texas transfers, you'll recall that one no-trump opener with 15 to 17 points, and responder does a Texas transfer with 4 diamonds or the heart suit. The opener will bid 4 hearts or 4 spades, and then 4 no-trump. This is a Blackwood ace asking bid. Now, for those of you who are advanced duplicate players, you and your partner want to explore some new exciting ways to look for quantitative slam tries. Here it is. What we do is we open, as always, one no-trump with 15 to 17, 2 no-trumps, 20 to 21. The responder, when they have 16 to 17 points, opposite one no-trump, has strong interest in slam. Or with 12-ish or so, after 2 no-trump opening bid, has interest in slam. The responder having 5 hearts, 5 spades, or perhaps a 6 hearts or 6 spade long suit has a new treatment that they can use to quantitatively check for slam. Let's take a look at it. Before we entertain our advanced duplicate players with the discussion of quantitative slam bidding try, suffice it to say that if you like to use Jacoby transfers, fine. If you like to use Jacoby and Texas to show 6 pieces, fine. If you really want to get into the Jacoby quantitative treatment, but bear in mind this is for advanced players who have a lot of time on their hands to practice these bids, and you always want to practice these conventions before you introduce them at the table. So it begins, 1 no-trump by partner, 2 diamonds or 2 hearts, standard Jacoby transfer, 2 hearts or 2 spades by opener on the rebid, and then 4 hearts or 4 spades. This now shows a 6-piece suit. We started with a transfer, and we then did a rebid of the suit. It shows this 16 to 17 point and a slam invitational. Now, we don't make special inflections. We make these bids to get our partner's attention. We do not want to be caught going 1 no-trump, 2 diamonds, 2 hearts, 4 hearts, or we don't want to be doing duplicate bridge where we go ahead and put down the 4 heart card and look at our partner with snake eyes. You know what I mean. We can't use undue influences, inflections, mannerisms, or gestures to show this bid, so you better be really sure if you want to do it this way. If you and your partner are not clear on these, make a Texas transfer, or if you're not playing Texas at all, just use your Jacoby transfer and then bid 4 no-trump. That's the best you can do when you have 5 or 6 pieces. Similarly, when you just have 5 pieces, you begin with 2 diamonds, 2 hearts, partner goes 2 hearts, 2 spades, and then you go 4 no-trump. In this case, we are slam invite with 16 to 17. We're inviting 6 hearts or 6 spades, but we only have 5 pieces in the heart or spade suit. Okay, well, enough said. Let's go ahead and summarize part 1 and get on to some real bidding in part 2. Okay, bridge friends, I hope you enjoyed part 1 of our lesson today. For our free premium and ultra members, on our next segment, we will analyze bidding and play, dealing with invitational and choice of bid games using Jacoby and Texas transfers, including openers, strong to bid, along with the percentage to make given contracts. In part 3, we will practice 2 suited slam tries, Texas and Blackwood ace asking sequences. Even if you're not into Texas bidding treatments, we think you will enjoy and appreciate our edition of double dummy simulation results that demonstrates the likely percentage of making various contracts based on various responder hands opposite the opener's assorted no-trump hands. And as always, we'll be playing at the table. We're looking at bidding and play with commentary, getting inside the heads of each of the 4 players. Of course, if you're not currently a member, we welcome you to regularly begin enjoying membership privileges for under $10 for a 3-month subscription. So don't delay. Come to Bridge Hands and sign up today. Okay, everyone. See you on the flip side. Bye for now.